Naalala ko hirap na situation nun, no? Kasi very popular si Duterte, tapos ang dami niyang mga alipores dyan sa Senado. May mga nagpapanggap dyan noon na independent, pero mga bata ni Duterte. And then you were eventually removed. And then it was, I
Yun na nga.
think, only a matter of months, di ba? When you were detained. Tama po ba? 2017?
Yes. Noong February 24, 2017 po ako kinulong. And then, few days earlier, Christian, yung as Mr. Las Cañas resurfaced. Kasi nung nag-hearing pa ho sa Senado, pinatawag din po yan ng committee. Although I was not the one presiding anymore. Iba na po yung nag-preside, si former Senator Dick Gordon. Pinatawag yung sila Mr. Las Cañas and several other members of the Davao City Police. Yung mga sinasabi ni Mr. Matubato na mga kasapi ng DDS. Pinatawag sila. But at that point, in September 2016, all of them denied there is a DDS. All of them denied na miyembro sila ng DDS. Pero something remarkable and notable, Christian, is that lahat sila hindi tinanggi yung existence, yung identity ni Mr. Matubato. Walang nag-disown sa kanya in the course of that hearing. But they denied that there's such a thing or such a group as DDS. So yun ang unang testimonya ni Las Cañas. But months later, in February 17, 2024, nag-resurface si Mr. Las Cañas. He recanted his testimony noong September of 2016 at sinasabi niya na ngayon na totoo yung DDS. Totoo na miyembro siya at si Mr. Matubato ng DDS. Totoo na si Superman, then Mayor Rodrigo Duterte, ay ang mastermind, ang nag-uutos sa kanila either directly or through another DDS member, si Sanson Buenaventura. And there are times also, according to Mr. Las Cañas, na sa kanya rin pinapadaan yung instruction ng sa pagpatay ng mga sino-sino.
Tama ba, Senator, si Matubato rin yung designated na mag-abang sa inyo? Na dapat papatay sa inyo when you were the CHR chair at you were supposed to inspect yung Laud Quarry. Tama po ba?
Okay. Binanggit po yan ni Mr. Matubato nung nag-testify siya noong September of 2016. Nung ako pa yung nagpe-preside. Dinisclose na yan na yung pala, kasi nga, me and my team, it was just a small team, nakatanggap kasi kami ng tip from another former DDS member. Pero ayaw niyang magpakilala kung sino siya. Ay doon nga daw tinatapon, linilibing yung mga pinapatay. So we went there. Now, yung ano ho kasi, yung Laud Quarry, that's a hilly part, that's hilly. So nakarating kami sa isang point at akala namin yun kasi yun ang tinuro sa amin. Nakakita kami ng isang skull and then a few bones. My team further dug pero wala nang nakita hanggang dumilim na nung araw na yon. Yun pala, nung araw na yon nakaabang sila Mr. Matubato at iba pa ng mga kasamahan niya. Kasi sa mas mataas na pwesto, mas mataas na part of that hill ng Laud Quarry. Kasi doon din pala, yun pala talaga yung kung saan makikita yung karamihan ng kanilang mga tinapon doon na mga bangkay. Pero hindi kami nakapunta doon sa awa ng Diyos. So, divine providence, I guess, na hindi kami na-ambush. And then, few weeks later, Christian, so even before dinisclose ni Mr. Matubato dun sa hearing, so few weeks after, kasi this was in 2009, nung pumunta kami sa Davao at pumunta rin kami dyan sa Laud Quarry, ay meron sa akin nagsabi na Intel guy. Na alam niyo ba, ma'am, na muntik na kayong ma-ambush noon nung pumunta kayo doon sa Laud Quarry? Pero hindi ko masyadong pinansin yun eh. Nung sinabi yun, because that was few weeks after that, sabi ko, akala ko lang, baka kako, ano lang to. But then, nung sinabi nga yun ni Mr. Matubato, doon sa hearing, ayun, ito pala yung sinasabi nung Intel guy na yun na nagsabi sa akin noon in 2009 na muntik na pala kaming na-ambush. So I would confirm that.
Okay. Finally, dito po sa testimony nila Matubato, Las Cañas, yung mga lumabas po dyan sa Quadcom, at saka basically, dun sa mga alam na rin naman ng marami, I think it's just a matter of time before the ICC actually issues an arrest warrant. Kasi ito po
I
inintay ng
believe
marami.
so. I believe so. Medyo nadidelay lang. Kasi di ba last year pa natin hinihintay yan, nung una July and then September, and then akala namin before the end of the year. Now it's January 2025. Pero kahit nga ganoon na nadidelay pa, dahil nga nandyan, lalo nang nahawakan na rin nila si Edgar Matubato. He is now under protective custody of the ICC, just like Mr. Las Cañas. Mas naunang nakaalis si Mr. Las Cañas noong 2019, and then si Edgar Matubato noong second quarter of last year, 2024. So it's just a matter of time. Kasi yung ICC team, investigative team, you know, they're very professional and they're very serious about their work. And ang gusto nila ay talagang na-confirm din yung mga sinasabi ng mga witnesses na nahawakan na nila. So I'm very confident as I remain very hopeful na malapit na nga siguro yung pag-issue ng warrant of arrest. Although as to whether or not it's going to be announced by the ICC, I'm not sure about that. Mas gusto nila na hindi nila ina-announce. No, kailangan walang mag-leak dyan sa info na yan.